Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Uman bin Hadis alias Hadis, matric number 1524569. Today, I'm going to be explaining to you guys about this video assignment on how we analyze and interpret the data that we gain from our research study in SPSS program. Okay, so first is the questionnaire part.
The questionnaire part is crucial to ensure what type of data we need to include it in the SPSS program. So first, we need to include the demographic part, which is in this case we include things like gender, age group, marital status, education, and so on. Okay, so the other important point is the independent variable, which is in this section below the program, which we include program policies, reward, information usefulness, personalization, and also perceived switching costs. And the last part is the dependent variable, which is our attitude towards the petrol company or station. Now that we have know what type of data needed to be included in the SPSS, we move on to the second step, which is the Excel spreadsheet part. After we have collected the data from the main resource that we have, the data that we found that we have gained is in the Excel spreadsheet form. So in this section, I will show you how we screen the data to format that are usable in the SPSS. Okay, so basically to transform the data is to transform this word into the numerical form, because numerical form is the one that SPSS can recognize. In this tutorial, I will show you how to change the gender from male and female to only numerical form 1, 2, and 3 based on their categories. Okay, so first we go to the find and search button, and then we find, and then there is a pop-up button. Alright, and then in this button to click the replace and then find all, find the word female, this is, and then replace it with number 2. So replace it, and then male, replace it to number 1. Okay, so this number 1 and 2 is based on the template that you will be designing in the SPSS, which I will later explain. Okay, now the second features that you can use in Excel are the sort and filter button. Okay, so first you click on the sort and filter button, and then you will click on only the one that are not numbered yet. So in this case, it's prefer not to say, and then you need to change it manually to 3. Okay, so I change it manually to 3. And now that we have done it, then the gender section is officially done and can be recognized by the SPSS. And then all you need to do is transform all the other variables such as age group, nationality, marital status, education into the same type of transformation that I have explained it before. Okay, now we're moving to the SPSS program finally. Okay, so first let me tell you the basic features of SPSS. Okay, so first we have these two categories, which is the data view, the one that will input the data from the spreadsheet, the one that we have screened already, and also the variable view, which is the one we will do the template first. Okay, so first before we transfer the data, we need to do a template like a house for the data, where the one that where the demographic part is, what type of value we need, measures and all. Okay, so first we go to the variable view, and then here the first variable that you want is the case. Okay, case is actually the numerical, like the number of respondent that you have within your research. Okay, so if your data is from physical form, which physical questionnaire that you assign to people, then case is important because you need to ensure that when you transfer the data from the physical questionnaire into the Excel spreadsheet, you need to ensure that all the data is transferred correctly, and by this variable ensure that all anomalies we can be respect to the questionnaire nicely. All right. Okay, so value, you don't have a value, measure scale. All right. Okay, so the next part is the demographic part. Okay, so for this demographic part, I have a already completed questionnaire right here. Okay, so for the demographic part, you can see that from gender, age, nationality, marital status, educational level, occupation, and the three important question about the minority one. All of this is considered my demographic part. So yeah, all of this is considered my demographic part. Okay, so just for the sake of the name, I'll show you. Okay, so let's say we want to do gender. Okay, so we put in the gender, and then boom, the decimal is 0. And then for the values, okay, this one is the one that I'm talking about in the Excel earlier. Okay, so let's say you see female. Okay, you see value is 1. Okay, so SPSS only recognize or the numerical form when you want to analyze data. So you can only put all categories like female, male, prefer not to say whatever in numerical value, like female is 1, male is 2, something like that. Okay, so female, male, and then you click add. Okay, and then 2 for male. Okay, let's see, and then you click add also, and then 3 for prefer not to say. Okay, prefer not to say. Okay, click add also, and then boom. Okay, so this value is 1. The label is if the case if the question is too long, and then it is not suitable to put it in the name, so we put it in the label. Okay, the value is the one that I'm talking about, based on your questionnaire, of course. The measure, okay, so in this case, female, male, it is a nominal because it doesn't have a trend increasing or decreasing, because there is no hierarchy, right? So if the case, let's say, is the scale, because we can clearly see like case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. Ordinal is the one like educational level, where you can see from a degree to from a diploma, from the school to diploma to degree, something like that. Okay, so after you have done inserting all the variable, you will do something like this. Okay, for the demo history, and this is all my independent variable. This is the one label I'm talking about. Yeah, if the question is long, it is not suitable. So in this case, I'll just put a name based on my code. Okay, based on my code. So PP1 is program policy 1, program policy question 2, and the RW1 is reward 1. Okay, and attitude is attitude 1. So this is my dependent variable. Okay, you can clearly see that all my dependent and independent variable is scale, and the other measures is based on their like marital status is nominal, educational level is ordinal, something like that. Okay, so this is for the basic function. And then for the data view, and on how to put it here, is basically we copy and paste from the Excel spreadsheet part. Okay, so how to do this? Okay, I will show you how. Okay, now that we have settled our template, so this is how to transfer. Okay, so first we simply just click on all of the variable range, and in this case until this area, and okay, select all, and then copy all the variable, and then just put it into the SPS part in the keys part. Okay, so Control V. SPSS will automatically input all the keys. Boom. So there we have it. All the data. Okay, now that we have fixed all the data, and all the data is matching already. Okay, now we can start to analyze this data to ensure that our data is in match with our research, and thus we can use our result to actually prove our hypothesis. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is the descriptive analysis. Okay, this is about to describe what type of the type of sample that we got. Okay, so in this case we go to the analyze, and go to the descriptive statistic, and then we go to the frequencies. Okay, so in this case we only want to include all the demographic part only. Okay, so all the demographic part only, so we don't want to include the dependent variable and the non-dependent variable, because it is not yet. This is okay. Then we go to the statistic, we go to what we want. Okay, in this case yes. Okay, the important part is the minimum and maximum one. Okay, or if you want a pie chart, yeah, and then histogram and everything lah. Okay, so for this simple descriptive analysis, I just want that setting. So, and then just click OK. Alright, so here in this case you can see that SPSS has already calculated for me the descriptive analysis for money. So you can be seen like I have a valid 101 respondent. Okay, no missing. That was a good news. Okay, and all the medium, the minimum and the maximum one. Okay, so below the table we can see clearly more table based on their category. So genders, you can see like female 48 frequency, only 47.5%, and the male is 51 with 50.5%, and prefer not to say it's 2% from the whole questionnaire. Okay, age and all nationalities. So this is how you describe your demographic part. Okay, now we move on to the Cronbach analysis. Cronbach analysis is to ensure that our is the reliability test, which is to ensure that our variable is reliable to be used. Okay, so if it's near to 1 or above the 0.5, then it is good. Okay, so let's check whether our variable is reliable. Okay, so first we go to the analyze, we go to the scale and reliability analysis. Okay, so for this part you want all the independent and dependent variable included. Okay, so we just select all the independent and dependent variable. Okay, ensure not all the things is included, and then just go to the statistic, tick all these boxes because it is important, and then alright, so after you've done, just okay, and then there you have it. This table right here is the Cronbach analysis. Okay, so we can see that our data has 0.87, so it is good because it is near to 1 and above the 0.5. So this is all for the reliability testing. Okay, now we move on to the final stage of the analysis. So this is the exploratory factor analysis. Okay, so in this case it is how we want to explore the analysis. Okay, so to ensure that all the variable can be taken, okay, so exploratory factor analysis, we go first into the analyze, and we go to the dimension reduction, okay, and then go to the factor. Okay, so just like the Cronbach analysis, you ensure to put all the dependent and independent variable, put it into these variable boxes. Okay, so in this the one thing that you want to do is the descriptive part. Okay, so you put all the things that you want. Okay, and then the extension. Okay, so you see this based on the eigenvalue. This one is when you don't have you don't really know how many variables that you have in your research. Okay, so because of in my research I already know I have 5 independent variables and 1 dependent variables, so which makes me I have a 6 variable in total, so I can just put it 6 to ensure that SPSS do more correct calculation. Okay, so this one is very max. Okay, it's very max, and then the option is sort by size and suppress by small coefficient. This one is important to for next you want to clean up your rotated analysis, but for this case let's start with 0.3. okay, continue, and then okay, then we get our analysis. All right, okay, so you can clearly see, okay, so this one, the Kizumi ultimate measure of sampling, you can clearly see 0.8, so this is good, and the approximacy G square, the significance and all, so this one is looking good. Okay, other than that, this one is the total variance explained. This is the initial eigenvalues. So we can see that if you have 6 variables, just like I mentioned, you would have a cumulative of 75%, which is good because it is more than half. It is more than 50%. So this data is good. And then script plot. This one you want you is also how to define how many variables that you have. So before it goes like this, it goes straight. Okay, but we're in this case we don't. And then this is this part, the rotated component matrix. Okay, so for this part you can clearly see that there is a trend like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is a clear trend, only that there is a certain anomalies here, like some variable has like 2 places and even 3 places. Okay, so this we need to clean up this version before we put it into our research paper. Okay, so there you have it, folks. All the analysis part from the one that we do in the questionnaire to the Excel, how to find and replace, how to screen the data, how to transform the data into the one that is usable in the SPSS program, how to do the template, the basic features of SPSS, and how to transfer the data from the Excel spreadsheet into the SPSS program, the descriptive analysis, the frequencies, the Cronbach analysis, the reliability testing, the exploratory factor analysis. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay, thank you very much.